Today I am here to present a presentation on the topic developing a schedule of quantities for selected trades using Microsoft Excel. Thank you, sir, for giving me this golden opportunity to present this presentation over here. My presentation outlines setting up Excel spreadsheet, second, measurement of quantities, third, abstracting quantities, fourth, calculation of cost, fifth, prepare SOQ, sixth, presentation and documentation, and last one, conclusion. Now we will discuss about the introduction of this presentation. In construction project, a schedule of quantities SOQ is a document that details all the required resources in a project, such as material, machinery, parts in the project, and labor in the project, along with their estimated quantity and cost. Quantity surveyor normally prepare it. The role of SOQ in construction is to cost estimation, project planning, third, risk management, fourth one, accurate quantity defined. Then we have setting up the Excel spreadsheet. What is Excel spreadsheet? An Excel workbook is used that contains multiple worksheets, which are measurement sheet, labor calculation sheet, abstract sheet, rate analysis sheet, and schedule of quantity sheets. Using Excel sheet in basic formatting and editing, along with their it has function and formulas, tools which are helpful in layout, sorting, and filtering the data easily. Setting up Excel spreadsheet. What is Excel spreadsheet? A TDS, time, dimension, and squaring sheet is used to measure and calculate the quantities of construction work. Time, this refers to the repeating factor of measured item. Dimension, this refers to the dimensions such as length, width, or height of the item. Then we have squaring. This means calculating area, volume, or other quantities. A TDS sheet is important for detailed measurement of the project of selected trades mentioned by ANZSM. We have TDS sheet over here, you can have a look. Then we have purpose of TDS. What is the purpose of TDS? To break down the selected rates mentioned by ANZSM into measurable dimension. Then to calculate total quantities based on drawing. To provide accuracy, efficiency to project quantities and cost. Then we have measurement and quantification. TDS sheet is used to prepare takeoff list of the trades which are selected from ANZSM. It is also explains the calculation of the different rates and their description as well. Then we have rate measurement and quantification. A rate calculation sheet is used to measure a quantity of the reinforcement used in any project. This sheet also details the following. First one, bar mark, type of bar, bar diameter, shape of the bar, numbers of the bar dimensions, weight of the bar. Mainly this focus on the what type of bar we are going to use in a construction project, or what is the quantity of the bar we required in the construction project. Then we have cost calculation. This is the main part which we require in our construction project before starting our project. What do we require? How much budget is required in the cost? How much we have to take the budget from the client? Cost calculation and role analysis sheet is detailed explanation of unit rate for each item, schedule of quantities. This includes 5 main components, which are material cost, machinery cost, manpower, labor cost, profit, overhead cost. First one, material cost. The material cost of all raw material required in the project. Second one, machinery cost, the machinery of all equipments and machines used for the specific work. Then we have manpower or labor cost, the cost of skilled and unskilled labor which is involved in the project. It can be per hour rate or fixed price. Then we have the profit, the contractor's profit and return from the project. The last one is overhead cost, indirect costs that are not directly related to the project, such as company, salaries, insurance, etc. Then we have abstracting quantity sheet. Abstract sheet summarizes the measured quantities from the measurement sheet. Measurement sheet for each item. This is a linked value sheet from measurement sheet. This also helps in checking and cross-checking before creating final SOQ. This sheet includes the code, description, unit, and quantities of the trade and material. Then we have prepare SOQ. Schedule of quantity is a document that details all the required resources in a project, such as material, machinery parts in the project, and labor in the project, along with their estimated quantity and cost. A quantity surveyor normally prepares it. Columns of the SOQ includes item code, description of the trade from ANZ SMM, unit, quantity, rate of work, amount. Then we have presentation and documentation. Common columns of SOQ: item number, reference number for identifying each item. Second, we have description, detail of the work activity. Third, we have unit, the measuring units such as m square for volume. Then we have m cube for area. Then we have m for the length and kg for the weight. Then we have quantity, the measured quantity for the items which is extracted from the drawing and specification. Fifth one is the role, the price per unit. Fifth one is the rate, the price per unit of work, which is calculated by keeping the 5 cost calculation components in mind. Then we have amount, total cost of the item, quantity into rate. Then we have the section of SOQ based on ANZ SMM. Preliminaries, site work and earthworks, concrete and foundation, reinforcement, and the last one is formwork. Then in the last I have the conclusion. In conclusion, the development of SOQ in Excel is important in construction, cost planning, and measurement. Typically, it includes is to take the drawing measurement, the work, putting it into structured table, and do quantities with accuracy. With the Excel format, it is easy to present, do the calculations automatically, and adjust where needed. SOQ makes the project transparent, accurate, price and cost control. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Anuj. It is a really good presentation, right? Covering all the main points, and it is easy to understand for the audience as well. This, right? Only thing is you have to consider about the time. Right? You have a few more, 1 minute, 2 minutes you have left. But overall, it is really good presentation covering all the areas, and it is easy to understand. You have provided all the important points straightforward, right? Then question and answer time. My first question is, what are the formulas you use to prepare this report in the Excel sheet? What are the different formulas you use?
So formulas like we can use the cut sheet for the calculating, like m square, m cube by and the rate of.
I mean the formulas like adding, multiplying.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Rate into
Sum of the amounts.
Yes, sir.
Then my next question is, what are the components of the unit rate? What are the components of the unit rate?
What are the components of the unit rate?
You need to prepare the unit rate. So it means like cost per the unit item. Then what are the components of that unit?
Material required for
Yes,
this.
material cost.
Yes, sir. Material cost, labor cost, sorry, machinery cost, and overhead rate.
Overhead and profit cost. Yes.
And
the final question is, how do you quantify the work element? As example, concrete work. Concrete work in the building, how do you quantify? How you are starting the work?
verify.
Yeah.
Or
How do you
we can
quantify? Starting the quantification, measuring the quantity of the concrete in your building element.
So what, like how much aggregates?
The first step is what? First one is you refer the drawing.
Yes, sir. I have to refer the drawing and
Then second
calculate
step.
calculate the aggregates required for the, and then the machinery.
Second
sand,
step is you have to identify the unit of measurement for the concrete
like
work.
meter cube.
Yes, meter cube.
Yes.
What is the standard document we have to use?
ANZ SMM.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.